Yo, what's going on, yo? I'm driving home from the foreman, and it's gonna be a little dark in some of the areas that I'm gonna be in. So, what I am trying to do is, let me see, so, boom, okay, okay, there you go. All right, all right, all right. So this is my honest review of the Tariq Nasheed new documentary called American Maroon, and it's out there on the FBA stream website. First off, let me say that I like Tariq. I like a lot of the work that he's done, but my honest review of this film, and I haven't made it all the way through. I'm like, I made it halfway through it, and I got distracted, and I said, well, I have to come back to it. Is that you begin to see why it is that Tariq runs into a lot of the backlash that he kind of runs into with Dr. Umar Johnson and also Dr. Uh, I'm sorry, with other folks, right? The Fox News channel and some of those other people is because a lot of times Tariq he will give you he'll mix hustle talk in with facts, and then he will intermingle the two as though one gives credence to the other. And so what I mean by this, like I'll give you an example. He'll say something like, well, hey, there was a Silk Road in Italy, and that Silk Road is where the world wants to do mass economic trade, right? They did goods trading on the Silk Road of Italy, and black folks were the ones who came in and they created the Silk Road in Italy. Because if you think about it, silk comes from the silk plant that's only indigenous to North Africa. And it'd be like, what? Like, you don't have any secondary or corroborative facts other than, these coincidences that support your narrative, right? And, it's cool, it's fine, like, hey, I was inspired by the first color, so I just say that right off the bat. But then you will have folks, they will come on and they'll be speaking, but they will be speaking as someone who has read a bunch of books or something like that, and it's like it's not a bunch of first-hand study or first-hand expertise, right? Now there are people in the field who have expertise, but then you have folks in there like the red pill, blue pill guys out of New York. You have other folks in there who will just be community speakers who are second-hand speaking of the words of other people. Other things in there is like, it's like, hey, well, the Vatican, they went out of their way to hide some of the assets of black people. And when you looking at it, you're like, that don't really look it. That looks like, hey, black folks contributed to the mass society or to the greater culture, and some of that stuff is mixed in with stuff from other countries. Now, that's not to say that England and all Macedonian and all of these places did not go in and pillage Africa, right? I'm not saying that, but what I am saying is that, you know, a lot of times you will have scholars over there talking, and then, you know, people come back here because they need access to moderator in the film, and it throws off the film, to my opinion, because you will have somebody like Booker T. who has renamed himself as Brother Thomas Cabernet, and he'll be spitting some real deep stuff. But then you will get that mixed in and intertwined with Tariq, who is coming back in, and he is like doing pseudo facts. And so when you see where the folks on the major news networks, CNN, Fox News, things like that, they call him a race hustler. That's part of the reason why some people being called a race hustler is because, you know, everybody kind of contributed to world history, right? And I'm a big proponent that things that are organically black, right? All black folks and Africans need to take credit for everything that we invent. All right, but that's not to say Puerto Ricans and Brazilians and you know what I'm saying, that these folks they can have their own history, right? Now, when we start getting into these other things, you know, black is beautiful, right? But other folks, they have their own heritage, and their heritage is also beautiful too, to them, right? But if we just going off of the whole thing, hey, well, this is the African person, you know, and this is what the maroons were, and they beat these motherfuckers down, and all of this, then that's fine, right? That's fine. But to me, it's kind of like I'm kind of over this style of documentary filmmaking, which is basically black folks did every fucking thing. We the best things in sliced bread. You know, we gonna regain our jewelry and stuff like that. It's a whole bunch of the what? Okay. They give a whole bunch of the what, but then I don't feel like the why is telling enough. And one of the major things, one of the major places where the American maroon feels, to me, it kind of hit below expectations because there was not enough supporting evidence for some of the commentary that a lot of the filmmakers or a lot of the speakers that they were given. There was not enough context for a lot of the commentary that folks were given. It's just, hey, I'm going to say this, I'm going to stand on this, and it's like, yo, you need to be able to support that. And so don't get me wrong, I do think that Dr. Umar Johnson is a tad bit extra, but Dr. Umar coming from academia and somebody who had to support their theory or had to provide supportive evidence to whatever way it is that they are feeling, you know, instead of just, hey, we got these issues and all of this, hey, that's kind of crazy. also have one of the things they said was, all right, hey, they uh they found cocaine in what's his name? I want to say Ramses the 19th in his coffin or income evidence of it with him, and hey, he said, hey, it was used for medicinal purposes. And it's like, all right, well, is there any anthropological evidence to support or substantiate what you're saying? You know, how do we know that they weren't snorting cocaine, right? And I'm not trying to be intentionally contrary for the sake of being difficult. But my question is like, man, when you say something like, all right, it was people from Egypt, yeah, Abu Bakr and stuff, and you know they have evidence of cocaine use, but it was only used for medicinal purposes. And it's like, all right, well, yeah, you know, hey, the cocaine leaf grows in Southern America, so you know, how was it being used for medicinal purposes when you know it's something where it needs a specific climate to grow in, and these folks are African. So how did they? How is it that they know the usage and the cultivation of this plant, right? And then if it's being used, you know, hey, cocaine is an up. It's an up, right? And most painkillers are downers, right? So how is it being used for medicinal purposes, and all of this stuff? Like, don't get me wrong. If you know what I'm saying, if you on some raw, you put that raw on your tongue gonna go numb and that far. I understand that. We all understand that. But my overall point of it is, for me, do I recommend watching? If you are into documentaries and you into like Black history stuff and stuff, then of course go and watch it. If you're somebody who you are relatively up to snuff, like you know your Black history details, you know your facts, your supporting facts, you know all of that, and you know I think you should pass on it. I think that you should pass on the I really do. Um, but it's up to you. This is my honest review. American Maroon on a scale of 1 through 10, I will give it a 6. All right, so I'll be easy.